Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today, as always, we're gonna start with the DXY. Today I had another fucking stop loss. Oh my god. But I feel better because I know that I took the proper trades, I was focused, and I'm meditating again, and that's helping me a lot. My accounts are like one of them is still 5.5% down, and the other one I don't know, but it's lower because I lost this trade today. And let me see, it's 92,000. So it's 8% down. Um, so if I lose these accounts, that I hope not, but um. It's of course it's more pro now than before. I'm gonna buy because I'm doing challenges. In my opinion, I prefer like real money in a real account, but I'm trying challenges and see if I can pass them because it's easier and you can withdraw money from them. If I create a real account and I put my money, I want to grow it, so I don't want to withdraw money from it. And well, I'm thinking that I have a budget, of course, to have a limit because this can be ludopathic more or less. And well, I'm thinking about buying a smaller accounts. Now I'm buying 100k accounts, and well, I have to study which accounts I want to buy from now on. But yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I know I'm thinking in a negative way, but I'm just trying to find a solution to don't feel pressure and just keep trying and find some sort of solution. And I think this could be one if this is not the time to pass my accounts. Yeah, so I'm trying to study each pair on because as I said, I think yesterday, EU, for example, on backtesting, I have an 80% profitability or 75 more or less. Yeah, I think it's 80 something, but I did some mistakes in the beginning, and maybe it's like 70 something now. GU, I have a few trades studied there apart from the real ones. And maybe USD JPY is not a proper pair, but I studied yesterday my trades on the real live trading that I'm doing, and I have more positive trades than negative. USD CHF and USD CAD, I don't know. I have to look at it and I have to backtest it. So maybe just a passing trend. I don't know how to say it. Like there are ups and downs in trading, and right now that I'm buying these accounts, I'm having the bad ones. But yeah, it's not something that I can control. I can only control not making mistakes and studying and seeing what's working, what's not working. Trying to find maybe some confirmation that's better. Maybe I have to take fewer trades, or maybe I have another strategy that it's more profitable. I don't know. Maybe not only trading, for example, EU. Not sure yet, but well, right now it is what it is, and I have to study it, of course. But yeah, the live trading is studying too, so yeah, I prefer to do it with smaller accounts. So let's start with today. I don't want to say all the time the same. Today we had the DXY like this. We took the previous daily high, then taking the run liquid in H1, then taking this one and this previous weekly high, and now it's going higher to probably, well, yeah, it took this gap here. Yeah, usually it takes these gaps the day after, but yeah, but this one was untouched and now it took it. The raw liquidity is on the top, so yeah. I was looking for sales So because we took a lot of liquidity and well, we didn't have them. Okay. So EU, I was looking for buys in this case, of course. Let me eliminate this. I know I had alarms on the XY, but well. So in this case, we took this previous daily low. We had a reaction here. I was looking for buys, but as yesterday it gave the entry out of timing, we had a week, so I don't like this trade. Okay. Then it moved down, taking the relevant liquidity in H1 and finally the previous weekly low. And well, it was out of timing, so I couldn't look for any trades. USD JPY, sorry, GU. Okay. So GU, in this case, we took the previous daily low, then the run liquidity H1, and then another run liquidity H1. We had news too, and finally we came down to take the previous weekly low. Yeah. So we had a break obstructor here, but I didn't trade it, of course. Sorry, because we had a big wick here, and then we had no more breaks obstructor. USD JPY, I was looking for sales because of what I said with the DXY, and well, we took a lot of higher time frame liquidity. So previous weekly high from yesterday, no, well, yeah, a few days ago. Relevant liquidity in H1, we had relevant liquidity in H1 here, and in this case we took previous daily high. We touched the ATR. I'm not sure if this is correct. Yeah, so it's correct. They are too close, in my opinion, but well. I want to look for sales. We had this break to the downside, but we had a week, so no trade for me. And then it continued going up and up and up. Well, no fucking opportunity to trade. USD in this case, I had my trade in this pair. I put a lot of fucking alarms because I don't want to be paying attention all the time to the price. So in this case, we took previous daily high, relevant liquidity in H1 and relevant liquidity on H1. Yeah, there's no relevant liquidity here apart from the previous weekly high. Previous weekly high. Yeah, it's far. I don't know why. Well, yeah, because it's far, but so I was looking for sales in this case. We had this break here out of timing, so usually these breaks are not respected. Then it continued going up. We had a clear run liquidity in 5. We had a clean break to the downside. This is not a huge week, so what I liked is that we had this week, which it meant that buyers were entering, and then I sold on this engulfing candle. Sorry, this one, because this one is engulfing, like these two are engulfing this one, which is bullish, and well, in the end it came to stop loss, and yeah, that's it. And finally use the cut. It was all day going up, taking all the relevant liquidities that we had on the higher time frame. Yes. And well, I had no opportunity to look for trades because, as I said, it was all day going up. I wanted to look for a buying trade here, not taking it, but I'm studying it. Yeah, so we took that. We had this week here, break obstructor to the downside, relevant liquidity of 5 taken. And I was waiting for the break obstructor on M1, which is here. And as you can see, it broke up, mitigated this some sort of high, and then came up. Okay, went up again. Yeah, mitigating the M5 POY more or less. And then it continued going up. Okay, so this was a possible trade here. but the RR is so small and I don't like it. And then yeah, it took the round liquidity in H1, round liquidity in H1 again, previous weekly high, and finally gave a movement to the downside, taking this round liquidity on 5, but leaving some weeks here. So well, this was my day. I explained you my plan. Let's see how everything goes. But yeah, I have to have something to continue with, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So well, I hope you like it, and of course, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.